Well, hello there, Nikki. Hello there, everyone. Yes, the second World Cup semi-final is now underway at the Luzhniki Stadium. And I'm joined once again by Jose Mourinho. Jose, we've seen the teams, we've seen the lineup. Any shocks?
No, not at all. As I was saying before, some of the pundits, some of the opinion makers, they were speaking about the possibility of Eric Dyer to make a stronger midfield to play against a very strong midfield like Croatia has. And Gary decided to stay with the same team, and no need of that. By the other side, Croatia sometimes played Modric, Rakitic, and Kramaric, which is more a number 10. And today they decide to play like I was expecting, with Brozovic behind Modric and Rakitic. I don't think the main reason is a tactical reason. I think it's more the fact that Modric and Rakitic, with somebody behind them, their defensive work will be less, and they will save energy for building up and even to arrive into possible scoring positions.
So you mentioned before about Kieran Trippier, and looking at how Croatia had played before, that perhaps they have more of a bias to that left-hand side. Do you think his performance is going to be key for England?
I think it's key because, as we all know, England plays with three central defenders, where Kyle Walker sometimes brings the ball. Maguire, in spite of playing on the left side, is doing really, really well, even in building up, but they are basically positional players. Ashley Young is an adapted left back, is not his natural position. Trippier is the one that on the right side goes forward more, has the cross, has the pass, has the assist, has the speed, looks fresh. So I think yes, and I think Dalic thought exactly the same, because sometimes they play Perisic on the left to play Perisic on the right to play Rebic on the left, and today they decide to play Perisic on the left because Perisic has more discipline by the tactical point of view.
And going forward, you'd said that perhaps an early goal could dictate how this game pans out as to whether there are many goals. Where would you see those early goals coming from both sides?
Can happen now in a direct free kick. England has good free kick takers. The position is an amazing one. Ashley Young can do it. Trippier is also a specialist. I think they can score in a set piece. But both teams, they have potential to score in free play. England is very fast on counter-attacks. Dele Alli arrives in scoring positions close to Kane many times. Jesse Lingard from outside the box is a player with a fantastic shot. Mandzukic is not dangerous in counter-attack, but Perisic, Rebic, they are. Modric, Rakitic, they can arrive. They have fantastic 20 meters, 16 meters shot. So, goal.
And just as you said it as well, Kieran Trippier as well, after just 5 minutes for England. What a fantastic start.
Yeah.
Just as you called it.
The best start. And now, of course, Croatia will react. Of course, the intensity of the game for them will have to bring the best out of them, and possibly, if they are not successful, then the intensity will go down for sure, and they will not cope with that. But they will react for sure. Then England, are they going to be now more defensive? Are they going to give the initiative to the Croatians? But are they going to get great possibilities of counter-attack? Because now they have to open and they have to play in a different way. So now this goal gives different possibilities in terms of we have a different match than we had the France against Belgium.
Do you think England have a new footballing identity? For many years we were associated with 4-4-2 and sort of grinding out results. And now Gareth Southgate has come in, changed the system. And for what we can see so far, this is the first big challenge. Is it working? Does England have a new identity?
No, I think England has the same identity as the Premier League has. And the Premier League for many years, I would say probably the last 15-20 years, had different influences and a mixture of styles, a mixture of ideas that opened the Premier League for a different quality of football. So I would say that this is the consequence of what the Premier League is, the best championship in the world. No Messi, no Ronaldo, but the best players in the world. Some of the best managers in the world for the last 20 years, and I think that's the consequence. But then the passion is amazing, and is probably the most important thing. I think that the base work, the work at youth level, amazing improvement at every level. And there is a name that nobody, at least I didn't listen, I didn't read, but a name that is not written with capitals, which is Dan Ashworth. Since the moment he went to the FA as a technical director, everything changed. Everything changed at every level. England started being successful at youth teams. They never won an European Cup before. They never won a World Cup before. They start doing that. They start have that identity that started exactly there. So I'm not surprised with the good things that are happening. But normally in football we are like focused always in the same people. You win, you lose, you look to the most important players, you look to the manager. Southgate is the hero today. Let's hope he is. But if he was losing in the group phase, he was sacked already. And the players is the same. Harry Kane is a perfect captain, but if things go wrong, Harry Kane was not good enough to be the captain. And people sometimes forget people that works in the shadow, and sometimes these people are really, really important. Southgate has a very good assistant. Steve Holland is a very good assistant, a very balanced man, with experiences of working with some of the good managers in this country. He worked with me, he worked with Ancelotti, he worked with Antonio Conte. I don't know if he works with other people, then goes to the national team and he helps Southgate. And again, I repeat, Dan Ashworth for me, and I have eyes to go in depth and to look to where the people doesn't look, because normally what you look is the focus is on the big names. I think Dan is doing a fantastic job in the FA.
Indeed. And at that point, we'll leave you there so you can watch the first half. Jose Mourinho, thank you very much indeed. And over to you guys in the Moscow studio on the roof. So we have Unit and Neil. Take it away, guys.
Yeah, many thanks, Kate. Many thanks, Jose Mourinho.